I'm making a video here. I'm on the battlefield of Gettysburg here. Um, this is actually a cool. I'm just kind of chilling here, leaning on my backpack on my sleeping bag. But check out this tree. Check out that tree. Isn't that crazy? It's like overtaking the rocks. The roots are. It's wild looking. Ow. I'm kind of walking barefoot, guys. But it's pretty awesome. But yeah, this is the battlefield of Gettysburg. Whoa, I'm walking barefoot, guys, but there's a lot of monuments here. Now, this battle was all about high ground. They'd shoot the cannons up there, basically down to here. On the other side of this fence line. But this is Cemetery Ridge. On the other side is where Abraham Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address. On the other side of this mountain, hill, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you guys a story on this battlefield. I know two ghost stories from the battlefield. One was broad daylight, and I'm gonna record monuments while I talk. So there was a guy that came here with a fiddle, and he went to a place where a bunch of Ohio soldiers got massacred, and decided to play a Southern song where the massacre happened on the fiddle. And he heard a voice say, "What you did was wrong, but you did it anyway. Don't come back till you learn your lesson." And then him and 10 people around him heard a gunshot, and then he grabbed his stomach, dropped the violin. A musket basically shot him. He freaked out, ran off the battlefield, and once he stepped foot off the battlefield, the pain from the bullet wound in his stomach went away. This place is very haunted. It wasn't a couple hundred dying. In 30 minutes, it was a couple thousand dying. 53,000 died in 3 days. Hello. But I'm gonna tell you another story. There's an area on the other side of here, over this way. On the other side of here, about 2 miles that way, maybe. It's called Devil's Den. It's a very rocky area with a big hill, big rocks like this, but the size of houses, where they were fighting, and there's a swamp right next to it, so it was very bloody and very nuts. This is a flanking stone where they kept this flank from 8 p.m. July 2nd to the close of the battle. The Union didn't give this spot up. They probably kept getting raided from that way, I'm pretty sure, because all the rebel soldiers were over there in those trees across this field. Here's another monument. Try to get close so you guys can see it. You have to pause it to read everything, guys, but I'll go back and forth on this. But the other story is Devil's Den. Like I was saying, there was a man that was a visitor, um, and he went to Devil's Den, and basically he's walking around, and a rebel soldier snatched him up, dragged him over to a hole in the battlefield, and he basically pulled him over to the hole, and a bunch of other Southern soldiers were in the hole ready to grab him, reaching for him. He got pulled down into the hole, and another visitor actually saw this happening, ran over, grabbed the guy's hand, and you guys can read this real quick, but the visitor grabbed the guy's hand and pulled him out of the hole. Right when he pulled him out of the hole, everything went back to normal, just like this. Everything disappeared, the hole disappeared, and it was just them two standing in the field. This happened broad daylight. So, yeah, this place, it's very haunted. It's no joke. The reason why that happened was the area he was standing in, the rebel soldiers would grab a dead body, drag it to the hole, throw it in, grab another one, drag it to the hole, throw it in. So the hole was full, then they'd bury it, dig another hole, and do it again, over and over. Some of them got buried right where they fell. So around here and all through the battlefield, the next 15 miles that way, there's bodies buried all throughout the battlefield because they had so many dead. A lot of areas in the battlefield, you couldn't even step on the grass. You were stepping on a dead body. But yeah, my name's Stephen Roof, book author of The Diary of a Drifter and Kalichi's Helping Hand. The Diary of a Drifter explains my travels, how I became this way. And Kalichi's Helping Hand gets people off drugs. If you are running out of food and you're homeless and have no family, check out The Diary of a Drifter. It'll tremendously help. If you're addicted to fentanyl, drugs, alcohol, anything like that, check out Kalichi's Helping Hand by Stephen Roof. It'll tremendously help. I took it to the White House, got the President and Congress to read it, and I have gotten lots of big cities like Honolulu, Chicago, Miami. They're all giving it to addicts as they overdose, this book. So please check into it. I also got the hospital here in Gettysburg and the police station here in Gettysburg, giving it to addicts if they have a drug problem. But please check into my videos. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. And pass this knowledge around. It'll help a lot of people. And people that don't get to really see Gettysburg at all, and they always wanted to. There's a lot of history up here. Looks like this dude's working on this statue now, cleaning it or something. But yeah, check into my videos. I tremendously appreciate it. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. And check into my books. Get Kalichi's Helping Hand if you know any social workers or anybody that works in addiction areas. Please get that book to whoever you know. It'll help out a lot. Have them read it, and then they'll understand how vital it is to get to addicts. All right, thank you guys. I appreciate it.